Darrell, just talk about how this camp going for you personally. You feel like you put up position to get a lot of playing time?
Yes, sir. It's going pretty good. I feel like I had a good spring, but at the end of the spring, you know, I feel like I had a lot of things I could work on. And I feel like the first couple of days of camp, I really worked on being those things, get better at those things, and a lot goes out to my coach, position coach, Darrell Williams, because he's like really pushing us hard, and I feel like he wants me to be the best I can be just as much as I want to be the best I can be. So that really helps me a lot in practice and stuff. So I just keep getting better every day. And, yeah.
I know you didn't get a lot of playing time as far as defense last year. What did you learn last season that you take into this year?
Well, you know, I could have, like, I was in a position where I could have played a lot, but you know, and our coordinator, Coach Muschamp, he just felt like I wasn't ready enough, and I've never been in that position where I didn't play, so I just kind of sat back and watched a lot of, like, the older guys, and, you know, took a lot of technique, and I kind of, like, see a little difference in, like, a lot of things, like, my eyes are open more as growing up as a player, so that's pretty much what I took in, just sitting back, not playing, and just taking in those mental reps and stuff every time.
So how much are you itching to kind of get back out on the field now after sitting a year? Well,
I'm really excited. Like, I just know it's a lot to look for this season, not only for myself but as a team. But like I know now it's pretty much my time to get back into playing a lot, and I just ready to see what it holds for me in the future of the team.
So, playing for Coach Williams, how's that been? Has that been what you expected?
It's a treat. Coach Williams, he's a really outgoing person, and he just kind of makes he kind of makes you be that old school type of football, physical, hard-nosed football. But you know, it's a new generation, so it's like a lot of spread offenses. You know, you got to run from sideline to sideline, and like I feel like he instills that in us as all the linebackers, and yeah, so he's a good person. Like his character, his enthusiasm, I said, it takes us a long way in practice. Like he really gets us through practice every day. You know, he's a good coach. And more than what people think of him. Like I see it every day, but you know, everybody outside don't really get to see it. And he's a really good coach, especially for his first year. You feel like he's been coaching forever. Like one of the best. I know we had a lot of coaches come through that room over there, and it's like I know like older guys, Trey Williams. I know they feel like he's like a coach that's been coaching for years, so really no different.
Speaking of Trey, was he able to come out to practice today? Was he able to do anything?
He was out there dressed, but he didn't really do anything. It's kind of like going along and see how it is, how everything goes. You know, he got injured the other day. He could have been back the next day, but it's just kind of like taking the process as he recovers. You know, so there's really no telling when he'll be back out. But it's not that big of an injury, but you know, he was just taking it as a process.
You talked about teams that spread the field and do those things. Do you feel like the way the football's played now, it kind of matches your strengths because you're a guy that covered a ton at Hoover? I mean, you might be 50 yards in the secondary. You feel like you're kind of made for the way game's played now? Yeah,
definitely. I definitely feel like that is my style of play. So I feel like I'm more comfortable in doing those type of spread things. But coming here, I noticed like I had to get better, faster, and stuff like that, and more quick, more recognized and stuff quick, because that kind of gets you a step ahead with being those faster offenses. But I do feel more comfortable, but I also had to get better. But I feel better, like now that I'm practicing all the time. I feel good, getting better at it.
Yeah. We hear guys talk about playing with your eyes at linebacker. Having a guy like TJ there that's played a ton of football, how much has he helped you in kind of those reactionary and kind of vision things?
Yeah, he came from different conference, different leagues, so you know it was a little different for him. But when he came in, the biggest thing I noticed about him was he's a smart guy. You know, it was a different style of play, but you know we kind of came in together and watched some film on the summer every now and then. And he would like, I would listen to him because he's an older guy, and he would like tell me like, you got to do this, you got to do that, you know, help you out better. You know, reading plays and stuff like, you shouldn't did this, it's a waste. You can take that away by doing this or something like that. So he's a big help in that, and yeah. So.
Darrell, what did Travis tell you how you guys played in the first scrimmage as a linebacker group, and maybe Coach Steele about the whole defense?
the first thing they said is you got to be physical and give effort. So, I mean, that's really the biggest thing we've been working on is like, you're not going to play if you're not physical and give effort. So if you're not running to the ball, you can't play on defense. If you're not being physical, you can't play on defense, and you're not going to be able to contribute how you want to be. Because, being in the SEC, that's what it's about, being physical.
What have you thought of the quarterbacks and having to go up against them, different qualities they bring in a different type of style they are?
Yeah, definitely going up against all three of them, they rotate a lot. So it is different. Like, you can tell the offense is different every time one of them gets in just because, they all have different strengths and weaknesses. So, like, I can definitely see the difference in them, but they all have good things that they can bring to the team. It's just a matter of fact of which one could, help us the best, But they all have many great things they can do for us.
Do guys on the team seem to favor one over the other at this point in what they've seen? I'm sure everybody's got opinions.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody does have opinions, but as going through the season last year, really not knowing who could be the quarterback, it's kind of like a accountability type thing. Like, who's going to get the job done? Like, we don't care who it is. Like, one of y'all got to step up and be a man and take control of the team, because without a quarterback, there's no team. So it's like a snake. You kill a snake with no head. Quarterback's like the head of the team, so we don't have a quarterback. So it's kind of like somebody's got to step up and show out, like stand out, separate themselves.
You guys have a big snake on the team?
I don't think so.
This might be kind of a ridiculous question, but is there any kind of joking with you guys in the linebacker room with you and Trey and Travis all having the last name of Williams when you guys have also got so many Davises on the team?
I don't know. Coach T will always say he's the only T Will, so Trey the T Will too. So I mean, that's probably the biggest thing. But it's like we got kind of a joke like, last name Williams, you got to be good at it.
What linebacker spot have you been spend most time at? What position have you been spending most time at? Is middle, at strong side, weak side?
Mostly will, money. Mostly it depends on like what coverage. What package we're in, like regular nickel. So I've been playing mostly like covering more, like the Mike stays in the box a lot. I'm going to the passing string a lot,